charged with the crime.
Common is a very talented rapper, but he's also kind of like a poet. You know, he doesn't just rap about things, you know, random things. He really has a point to what he's writing about, and it's cool to see.
Kevin,
Kevin,
can you set me up on a date with Garbo?
Awesome. We can do that.
Yeah. Oh man, there was a question that said, Joe, do you want to get married like Kevin?
Do I want to get married? Eventually, probably yes. I don't know who it will be yet, but
Nick, your muscles look bigger.
He keeps them completely flexed at all times now.
All the time.
Only on chat, he's flexing. That's it.
Funny, fun.
Why did you write World War III?
World War III is actually a song that I wrote.
You wrote it in the Bahamas, man.
Wrote it in the
awesome.
Bahamas. I was heavily inspired one night, but this funny story about this song is that I came up with the concept for the song like a year and a half before, but I couldn't write it for some reason. I just could never sit down and write this song in particular until I think it was in May while we were doing those one-offs in the Bahamas. So I was able to sit down by the pool one day and I grabbed the guitar and wrote it, and it was awesome.
Joe, how does it feel to be 20? Feels pretty good, actually. I'm no longer a teenager. I'm not that. I mean, at heart, I will always be.
There's a comment that said, Nick Jonas, you look older than Joe.
Nick, why'd you write Black Keys?
Black Keys is a song that I wrote at the piano in our house. It was a kind of it sounds like a story, but it was a stormy day in Los Angeles, and it was the nighttime, and it was like me. I think I was alone at the house. Everyone else was out. And I saw the piano, it was just sitting there, so I went out and I sat by the piano and wrote it. And it just came to me. And originally the concept, it only took like 20 minutes, but originally the concept was that, you know, it was the first song that I'd written on the black keys of the piano. I'd written a bunch on the white keys, but the black keys was the only one. And so then the concept came that it wasn't about the black keys, but about how sometimes seeing things black and white, you know, day and night is much better than trying to mix it up with color and ruin the picture. And it just really stood out to me, that concept that sometimes simplicity is better, and not letting, you know, things get inside your head that could kind of mess you up in the path you're on.
There's a question, Nick, that said, do you guys purposely put the words lines, vines, and trying times in your songs on this last record?
When we wrote
Thank
the
you
album,
for noticing that.
Yeah.
When we wrote the album, we kind of we looked at all the songs, and there's these few words that kept popping up in each song. One was lines, one was vines, one was trying times, and they kind of all went together, and that's how we kind of came up with the name.
Definitely. I think putting those words in the songs actually kind of made the whole album kind of like come back to one, because we had a bunch of different sounds and feels on the record, so it really made it feel uniform.
We were raised in an eclectic group of music and artists, and so we wanted to make this album something, kind of three different individual sounds. There's a bit of a country flair in some of the songs, kind of a more funk, Minneapolis funk sound, and then, you know, I think the other one was just kind of our straightforward pop rock sound. And so to take all those sounds and try to, you know, make this next album was a challenge for us, but really exciting.
There's a question that said, do you ever make songs that aren't on the album? Oh yeah, tons. We write lots and lots of songs that don't make the album, and sometimes they carry over to other albums. Like, for example, Live to Party was a song we wrote originally for like the original Jonas Brothers record, and then it carried over to the Jonas soundtrack for the TV show.
Yep.
Absolutely.
What's your favorite movie, Nick?
My favorite movie? My favorite movie would be The Natural. It's probably the best movie ever made.
It really is.
It's like a movie called Chaos Theory, Larger Than the Real Girl, Four Feathers, and James Bond, Casino Royale.
Scroll wrote, why'd you guys write Turn Right? Turn Right...
We were watching NASCAR.
No. We were actually on the set of our TV show, and there's a song that you should all go check out right now by Bryan Adams called Walk On By. It's a song that inspired Turn Right, and we listened to the song together. Joe showed it to us, and we fell in love with it, and we said we should write a song like this. We really like this song. And so we grabbed the guitars in the dressing room when we had some downtime from shooting, and basically just wrote the song, and it kind of came to us and was a really cool thing, and played it for Chelsea Staub, who plays Stella on the show, she loved it, and it was just cool to see that, that kind of came together like that, being inspired by another artist. So how many songwriters do we have in the chat right now? If you're a songwriter, just write us and tell us that you're a songwriter, and then tell us how long you've been writing songs. Because we're always interested to
Definitely.
I saw a comment that said, "Joe, I have a pig named Joe."
You're back.
It's pretty awesome.
I have a pig named Joe. I have a pig named Joe.
All right, you have a pig named Joe?
I have a pig named Joe. Oh, yeah.
When is the Jonas soundtrack coming out? Do you know when this is?
I'm not completely
I'm
sure.
not. I don't
Sorry.
either.
You know what's very exciting?
I'm a songwriter.
What's very
I'm a
exciting?
songwriter. I'm a
Daisy
songwriter.
Hayes says,
Keep it up, Daisy Hayes. So,
I
lots
can't
of
write
I'm
a
a
song.
songwriter.
Wow.
So,
Story writer. That's cool. Roxy Jones.
Camp Rock 2 is upon us.
It is upon us.
We actually have the script on the ground. over there.
CR2.
I'm
Top
gonna
secret.
I'm gonna cover it.
Just
I'm gonna-
like
I'm gonna flash.
that's the script
That was good.
to Camp Rock 2.
That was the script right there.
That was that fast. Boom. Over with.
Oh.
And let me just tell you, I've read it. It's gonna be cool.
It's gonna be good.
And we met our new co-stars, some of our new co-stars. Of course, Demi and Megan Martin will all be in it. It's gonna be awesome.
What's
Some
up?
of our dear
Got some new
friends.
people.
We got some newbies coming for the second round.
CR2.
A guy named M. Dot. He's a character in the movie. Can do a great job. And then a girl named Chloe Bridges.
Chloe Bridges.
She's in it as well. We met them. They came to the show in LA, and it was cool to see them and get to know them before we go up there. And we'll be up there for about 2 months, filming the movie and having a good time.
What do you guys think will happen in Camp Rock 2? I'd like to hear.
Yeah, tell us what
Or
you
what
think.
would you like to happen?
Because they haven't actually read it yet. I've read it.
I've not read it.
Oh, you've read it.
I've read it.
So Joe hasn't read it. So
I've been on a lot of flights
Maybe
recently.
I should read it.
You should read it probably. 'cause
I'm going
you
to.
are the
It's
main
right
character.
there.
You're the main
That's
character.
actually yours too. That's your script.
It says Shane on it. Kevin, please sing.
Lol.
What do you to succeed in life? What do you hope
Beautiful.
to succeed in life?
Romance is what she hopes hope will happen in the second one.
Romance. That's good.
You kissed Demi in Camp Rock 2, Joe.
Ooh, this is going to be the big question. This is the one.
Thank you. You guys are the actors.
This is
Good
the
actors. Kevin,
question.
Mike.
Death occurs simultaneously. I don't think that's what's going to happen.
Let's see, some more questions. Joe, why'd you wear that princess hat in Tampa? You wore
Why
a
not?
princess hat in Tampa?
I don't remember.
In Camp Rock 2, Nick will marry me. Lisa. Jonas. That's
Okay, cool.
Good to know.
Wow, there's a lot of Joe say Krista and Joe forever.
You just said it.
I just said it.
Are you soccer fans? Yeah, totally. You know, speaking of like the Camp Rock, we actually today, ironically, Nicole Anderson is going to be.
The lights.
The lights are going out. What's going on?
It's all good.
Nicole Anderson is
You
actually
said
here.
speaking of soccer?
No, I said speaking of Camp Rock and
No,
acting.
you said speaking of soccer.
Oh well, I was trying to transition in a way.
Start camp. That's pretty funny. What is your favorite college
I am
football
not looking
team?
forward to Hurricane Bill tomorrow. Brittany Lorraine.
Penn State.
Sorry.
Penn State.
It's Penn State.
Oh,
Joe, if you and Demi don't kiss, it will be the end. Just period.
the end. Like you end.
I'm a songwriter for about 2 years. That's awesome. Keep it up. That is Amy Kurdoff.
Joe, me and my friends were flexing our muscles at you last night. Did you see
Oh
it?
my gosh! Coolest story ever about the show last night.
Oh,
you,
yeah.
Nick. Okay, I get to tell. I get to
cool.
tell.
We'll
her.
put it up
we
on
should-
YouTube
we
today.
should-
Are we really?
I think we are.
That
should just bring
come
the
on.
video in here and show everybody.
I won't.
It won't work really well.
We'll put it up so you
Check
can
it
see
out. This is what's going to happen. So, it was unbelievable.
This is what happened.
We're on the center ring. We're spinning
What
around, and all of a sudden
happened?
Nick finishes burning it up. He's like, "Bam! I'm done with the song." And all of a sudden, this dude in the audience gets these pair of sunglasses from these
It wasn't
two
out
girls.
of anger or anything. He
Oh,
wasn't
no.
being mean. He
He was
just
trying to set it up.
He's trying to
because
give
the girls
me a
couldn't
nice
send
pair of
it.
yellow sunglasses.
So what he did was,
Lime
we don't advise throwing things on the stage though, because it could hurt somebody. But
But we
he
love
took
your
these
gift.
sunglasses and he chucked it as hard as he could, and literally they come flying. They're like
Amazing.
right into Nick's hand, like right at Nick's face,
Nick
and
caught
he
it.
just wham grabs it and then like pulls it, like breaks the glasses and throws them on the ground.
Well, I grabbed him so tight in my hand that they cracked, and then I threw him on the ground.
It was literally the most like James Bond moment I think
It was
you've ever
pretty.
had.
It's pretty crazy.
And then you look at the guy, and it was just like
I gave him a smile like that was crazy. Like almost, he was like, "I'm sorry."